Hello. Welcome to my live stream this evening. Good evening to you all. Good evening and welcome to the live stream today. Okay, I'm trying to finish setting up. Where you're watching from. I'd like to connect with you. I'd like to interact with you. Okay, all right. This is a live virtual for those of us who are new on the channel. If you're not new, I'm guessing and hoping that somehow you already know my name. Yes, I am Ali Vetrio, and this is Grow with Face channel, where I get to share about my experience on YouTube. Excuse me. How I'm navigating on YouTube and how I'm, trying to. My channel is focused on helping other creators like myself navigate YouTube, get monetized, get views, get subscribers, and just basically grow on YouTube, right? For some persons, people come on YouTube and they come with different ideas, different goals, different mindset, mentality, different view. Some persons, when they hop on YouTube, it seems to be like they just get lucky. Some other persons take go through a particular a long journey to get into YouTube monetization and or everything about YouTube, right? Me, I have been able to experience all shades of YouTube. I became serious with YouTube in the year 2020. I started YouTube in 2021, but I wasn't active on YouTube. I wasn't doing anything on YouTube. I wasn't really putting out content on YouTube until 2023. That was when I started posting short form content on my other channel. And then finally in this year, in 2025, 2025 years, that last year, I created this particular channel, to share my experience and share about how I'm navigating into. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the live stream today. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. Hello, good evening. Good evening. I'm all right. Hey, Ngozi Chukwu, good evening to you. Nice to have you joining. You are welcome to my live stream. Is this the first time I'll see you in a live stream? If it is, nice. Hey, hi, greetings. Greetings, Ngozi. Nice to have you joining. Welcome. Please do me a favor and just double tap on your screen to leave a like on this live stream. If you're new, kindly hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and you are going to be helping me as a creator as well to also grow. Welcome, Ngozi Chukwu. I would like to know, are you a creator like myself? Do you put out content here on YouTube, or you just get to enjoy content? Which of them, which of them do you do on YouTube? Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about monetization, right? For those who have been following on this channel, you already know that I am monetized on my second channel, right? And I've had people ask me, how is it going? Okay, yeah, honestly, I'm first like it's okay, nice. Ngozi Chukwu, you are welcome. You're really welcome. Maybe after the live stream, I'll take some time to check out the channel and see how I can support and encourage you as well. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much. Are you monetized yet? So today's live stream, I will just be sharing about monetization, right? I'm going to be sharing about monetization and what it has been like for me since after I got monetized, right? My experiences so far. I actually made a video which I shared today. It's going to be running around 6 o'clock. I made a video, and that video I talked about. I gave a sincere review, in an honest review, right, about my YouTube paycheck, right? I talked about how much I'm earning, how much I'm earning new as a new person that is monetized, how much I've earned and all of that. So if you are a creator, trust me, if you want that understand to avoid. So let's just get right into today's topic, right? I hope this thing is clear enough. Why does it look blue from my own end? Why does it look blue from my own end? Is it actually blue? Angie, tell me, is it actually blue or is it just me? Please, yeah, let me pin this comment. Thank you, Angie, for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Angie. You have a place in my heart now. Nice to have you join. Please, everybody, hit the top of your screen to just leave a like on this live stream. Subscribe if you're new here. Trust me, this channel is one place where you get value. You can ask people who have been watching my videos. They will tell you you get value from the channel. So it's not that channel that I'll say join and then there's nothing to give you. No, there's value on my channel. So please hit the subscribe button. So whenever I make a post, you're among the first persons who get to see it, right? So let me ask you, as someone who is a creator and you want to get what's it called, be a creator and you want to get monetized, right? Um, you want to get monetized. That is the goal, right? That is the goal for a lot of us when we come on YouTube. We want to get monetized. Now, let me ask you: do you really know? Do you have an idea, or do you actually know how much you'll be paid when you're monetized? Right? Um, on you on the internet currently, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, TikTok, you hear people say create a Facebook channel, create a Facebook channel. They make it sound so easy, right? They make it sound so easy. The person will tell you this is the work in the park. I don't know, but I like to be sincere. I like to be very real. Creating a Facebook channel is not a problem. Anybody can have a Facebook channel. You can create any content at all. But then we begin to forget the fact that it's actually work. It's actually bigger work to actually command AI, give AI the right prompts that will give you the result that you're looking for, right? We forget that that one itself is work on its own. Sincerely, it's serious work on its own to command AI, give you the right prompts to get the exact results that you want. Because you could say, I have been watching your videos and they are really helpful. Oh, shit. Let me take a screenshot of this. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. I really, really appreciate your support. Sincerely, I appreciate your support. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so, so much for leaving this review for me, right? So, if your what's it called, our end goal, what we want to get is monetization, right? It's high time you begin to prepare your mind for monetization. And we are treating this thing as if monetization is the end goal. It is not. Getting 1,000 subscribers, getting 4,000 watch hours is like a journey. It's just like you're entering into, okay, let me use for instance, people who are taking jam, for instance, or doing WAEC. You're leaving that phase of secondary school into university. That's how it is for you to currently. You are doing 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours in order for you to get into the program. Now, when you get into the program, what happens when you are in the program? That is what's going to tell you if you're going to make money on YouTube or not. So when we're treating YouTube as a some people come with the approach of let me just get this thing fast, shortcut, shortcut, shortcut. How do I get subscribers fast? How do I get watch hours fast? Without realizing that you can get all of that, you get monetized and still struggle. I am talking from experience, right? Just follow me, right? Follow me. Let's not be in a hate. Follow me. You go see my network is really bad. Please, network, be nice to us this evening. Be nice to us. Be nice to us, right? Some persons seem to get it easy on YouTube. Some persons really go through the journey, but whether you're getting it easy or you're getting going through the journey, the truth is YouTube is not a walk in the park. You have to put in the work for you to get the result that you're looking for, right? Um, what determines how much you're going to be paid on YouTube is not that you post 10 videos in a day. What determines how much you're going to be paid on YouTube? There are different factors, right? So in this particular live stream this evening, I'll be sharing some of those factors just in case you don't know them, right? And maybe you even know them, but you never really thought about them as okay, these are the things I should be paying attention to. Now, before I continue, let me give you my own experience, right? My second channel, if some of you actually came into this channel from that particular video I made where I talked about how I go monetize using silent live stream, right? I was so super excited. That video is like it's currently my highest viewed video on this channel, and it's still doing so well. I wish I would monetize, and it's still doing so well. And but what you don't know is the life after that time, or the experience after that time. And that is what I want to now share with you in this particular live stream. I am monetized. I use shortcuts like Restream. I use Prism. I use different shortcuts on the channel. I usually need to tell people that if I wish I had on that channel, I used to experiment, right, before I got monetized on that channel, because sincerely, that channel is my baby. That channel is it's supposed to be my main channel. I'm a craft person. I love to make accessories like what I'm wearing, right? I make fashion accessories. If you look behind, you see my shelf, that's like my workspace over there. My sewing machine is outside. So aside being a creator, a YouTube person now, right? My main what gives me money is fashion accessories. I make fashion accessories for a living, and I record my processes. I record the tutorials, right? So I really wanted to use that channel as my main YouTube channel, but as it stands, I ended up using that channel for experiments. It's not bad. It's not like it's completely bad, but I'm currently now reaping the consequences of the action. Now, experiments like I posted more shots on that channel, right? When I first started, I had in mind what I wanted to do, but I did not know how to. Now we how to grow on YouTube is not very rampant, right? On YouTube currently, there are many channels, 1,000 channels, million channels that are into how to grow on YouTube. Back then, I didn't even know there are videos I could even watch on how to grow on YouTube. Hey, mommy. Hey, everyone. Hey, my mother is on the live stream. Oh. My mother is on my live stream. Oh. Oh, Oyami, good evening. Good evening, mom. How are you doing? Oyami, good evening. Everyone say hi to my mom. Hi, hi. Say hi to my mama. Oyami, good evening. All right, so I was trying to explain. I said I posted more shots when I came on that channel. When I started creating content on that channel, I didn't even know how to go about it. Didn't know what to do, what not to do. I just felt okay. If I post short form content, I'll get views, and YouTube will pay me for the views. I didn't even know there was a target to even meet. I didn't know there was a 1,000 whatever. I did not know. Since then, there was a complete novice when I came on YouTube, and I continued posting shorts, hoping. I didn't even know anything about hashtags. I didn't know about SEO keywords. I didn't know how to where to post, when not to post. I didn't know any of those things. I just kept posting with hope, right? Hoping that this is going to pick, right? It's going to pick. And I was so diligent, right? I was consistent. I posted every single day. Sometimes I will post with that title. Sometimes I will post with that description. I just kept posting. Some of them will give me good views, some will not. Some the rich will be poor, some the rich will be great. I just kept posting as often as I could. But I noticed that the watch time hours, when you go to the last side, right, the watch time hours was not even increasing. He was always fixated. At 25 watch hours for a very long time, it was fixated. I was wondering, what am I doing wrong? I know that they say if you post, this is supposed to be increasing. Why is my own not increasing? It was just there. And I kept wondering what was happening. Okay, the one for short form content, it was increasing, but I wasn't even paying attention to it. I didn't even know. I wasn't paying so much attention to that particular one. And fast forward to I only pay attention to that one, but like you need 10 million short views in the last 90 days for you to even use shorts to monetize, right? We need 10 million views in the last 90 days for that to be valid. So I guess because this, I was just struggling actually. That's the word. I was just struggling with posting shorts and not posting any long form content. I didn't even know that I could even go live with 500 subscribers. In fact, I was a pure novice. I was a pure novice. I didn't know. I didn't have the information that even with 50 subscribers, I could go live. So my channel was just there. I was posting short back to back, short back to back, back to back. I wasn't seeing any growth. It was not until 2024, right? At this time, I had already made up my mind that okay, I was going to take this thing, really serious. I was going to put in more effort, giving my best and see how I'm going to grow. So I started watching videos. I came on YouTube search and started watching videos. I saw some videos about the best time to post. I saw some videos about the best content to post, how to edit your videos. Then I came across one particular video that was created by Vibe Sonia, and that video was like the beginning of my YouTube realization journey. That was when I realized that there's a how to on YouTube. It's not just about coming to post. There's actually a how to grow on YouTube. And I started watching videos and I began to learn, right? That was how I began to learn. And then I had to now stop posting so much shorts. By this time, the damage has already been done because most of the people who came into the channel came because of the short form content. Now, the audience of short form content and the audience of the long form content, they are most times very different, right? Some people like to watch short form content. They can watch 1,000, they can watch hundreds in a day, but they are not concerned with long form content. There's some persons who will not watch a long form content, but they spend time on your live stream, right? So the audience sometimes they are different, but there are sometimes when you link a long form content to your shorts, right? Link it to what both of them, and from the short form content, people can actually watch your long form content and be interested. But the truth is, the audience most times are usually very different. Hi everyone, let me say greeting again. Good evening. This is Ali Virtue, and yes, this is Grow with this channel where I'm sharing about my experience on YouTube, how I'm navigating, and then I go ahead to help other creators like myself to as well navigate on YouTube. I get to share practical examples, real story, my own experience, like I'm doing now. I'm sharing with you my own experience, not someone else's own, but my own experience. And I'm trying to ensure that I use this to help you grow. So if you're new here, you're welcome, right? If my real MVP, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If you are one of my old subscribers, trust me, you have my heart. You are in the inside part of my heart. You are the real MVP, right? Please just double tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen to leave a like on this live stream. Double tap on your screen, guys. Double tap. I want to see you double tapping. Go ahead and just hit the double tap button. Double tap to hit a like on this live stream and leave a comment. That's the best way I can connect with you. I want to connect with you. So please leave a comment. I would like to know that you are here. All right. So I was explaining that when I came on YouTube, I had monetization in mind. I knew that I want to get monetized. I wanted it to pay me, but I didn't even know how to go about it. I didn't know anything. Like I didn't know anything. I didn't even know that it's not all about getting 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. There was more, right? There was more, and that is what I'm trying to explain to us in today's live stream. So please just follow through, ask questions, engage on this live stream. That is the best way you're going to be able to get information from me. Engage, ask me questions, right? So a lot of us we are chasing monetization. We are after getting 1,000 subscribers very fast. We are after getting 4,000 watch hours very fast, but we forget to pay attention to some key details, and I'm going to be explaining those key details in this video. I've explained already that posting more shots on my other channel, was one of the reasons why that channel you know took a very long time for me to get monetized. I was posting consistently. I was consistently doing the wrong thing. That's the right thing to say now. I was consistently doing the wrong. I was posting the wrong content, the wrong type of video for what I really wanted to do. I am into craft, for goodness sake. So people want to see behind the scene. They want to see tutorials on how to make a particular product. But I was giving them short form content of a finished product without showing the process. So I just got that mixed crowd. I got other people who were not really interested in my long form content, right? So let me see. Actually, let me know. I have something I'm looking at. I'm sorry. So a lot of us, right? In a bid to chase monetization, we lose focus of the main things. We forget that retention, right? Your watch time hours, the country that gets to watch, the age that gets to watch actually affect how you are being paid. So, like I already mentioned, it's not just about chasing monetization. It's okay to look for fast methods to get monetized. But after that, what is next? What is next? Like I said, I'm speaking from all experience. So after you have chased monetization, you have chased the 4,000 watch hours, you have chased 1,000 subscribers, you have used all the short form content, all the ways to get it. After that, you're not monetized. Are you getting paid? Right? That is the goal. The goal is to get paid. Why are you actually getting paid? So I was explaining from Honest Percent. So after I posted a lot of shorts that period, I end up when in 2024 I now said, okay, let me do this thing right. And then I began to watch other people's videos. I started learning about YouTube, and then I began to implement. So I started posting long content, and I was doing this way I call what's it called now? Come do it yourself, right? That was the tag I used. Come do it yourself, like DIY, DIY, right? Come do it yourself. So I was posting come do it yourself every Wednesday. Hello, this is a missing person who is here. Please keep double tap on your screen to leave multiple reactions for me. I really appreciate it. All right, so I was posting come do it yourself every week, once every week. I was consistent with it for a while. After a while, I became reluctant again, and I lost momentum. Then in October of 2024, I was like, Retro, this what are you doing? If you want to do YouTube, do YouTube. Why are you here today? Tomorrow you're not here. I watched some more videos, and then I saw I could go live using Restream, right? Now Restream in itself is not bad. I don't advise against Restream. For those who want to use Restream to get monetized, you can actually use Restream to get monetized. But this is what I'm going to say. Be aware that as you're using Restream to get monetized, you are getting a mixed multitude, right? Restream has this thing of bringing a mixed multitude to you. People from UK, people from US, people from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. But I think mostly, if you use Restream, most of your viewers are going to be from India or the countries that are from the what they is it third world countries? I think what they call it now. Third world countries. Those are the people that stream usually give to you. So you can be on a live stream. I've been on a live stream before where I think when I was using the stream back then, I was on a live stream where I had 200 and something persons watching a video I looked. It was like a very surprising thing because I was like, watching the video, I was just dancing in the video, shaking my body, right? I was just dancing, and then I had 200 and something persons watching that video. By the time I was done with that live stream, that restream, I went back and then I went back to check the analytics of the video, and then I realized that most of the people that viewed that particular video were from India. I checked the same for all the other streams I have been doing. They were all from India. So this now meant that my channel audience moved from the real people I had in mind, which are Nigerians, people who actually wear African accessories, people who actually use African prints, right? US people, Nigerians in the diaspora. My audience moved from that to now attracting Indians, people in Pakistan. They don't have an interest in crafts. That's the truth. They do not have an interest in my kind of crafts. So even the times when I was still trying to blend it with them, using my own content to do the stream, right? I was using my own content to do the stream for at some point when I learned that okay, I shouldn't use my people's content, I should reduce that. I started using my own content to do the stream. But even with that, I was still not attracting the right audience. That was another mistake I made. Now, I'm still on the journey to monetization, right? I hope you're following me. If you are, please leave a comment. Please, who is still here? Leave a comment for me. Leave a comment and double tap on your screen to like. On your screen somewhere, you see the love emoji. Click on that emoji. You'll be able to leave multiple reactions for me. All right. So, now, I was able to still use live stream. I didn't get to use the stream again. I used normal YouTube app, right? I did live stream, and the live stream helped me to get monetized. If I had known before now that I could use live stream, I would have just done it already. I would have used live stream to just get monetization already, right? But well, I got to learn. I learned the hard way. So I got monetized finally from I got monetized finally using live stream. Oh, my mommy is still here. Hello, mommy. Thank you for joining and thank you for staying. I appreciate it. All right, so I got monetized using live stream, and okay, I got monetized using live stream. But now, what is the real deal? What is the real deal about the monetization? Sorry. Okay, what is the real deal about the monetization, right? I am now monetized using Restream. Sorry, not restream. I didn't use restream to monetize. I use live stream to monetize. Okay, I'm not monetized. What is it? How do you to pay, right? What's the pay like? I did a video. That video will be up by 6 o'clock. You can actually watch it. In that video, I explained the details what my YouTube pay currently is. I've been monetized for the past 3 months, 3 or 4 months, and I've not been able to get my first paycheck. There's a reason for that, and I'm hoping that before the end of June, July, I would have been able to work my way up again. And I'm able to, reset the channel to attract people that it's supposed to attract, right? So your content type is something that YouTube considers when they get to pay. Your audience is another thing that YouTube get to consider when they get to pay you. Your niche is another thing that they get to consider when you get to pay. Right? Let me explain each one of them. The content type. Is it a short form content or a long form content or a live stream? Now, truth is, long form content has proven to have higher pay. Please, I'm sorry about the background noise. I'm in a compound, and yes, I have kids around me, and there's one handsome boy crying outside. So forgive me for the noise background. All right. So your content type, you have short form content, you have long form content, you have live stream, you have community posts, you have I think these are the four, right? So what type of content are you putting out? Is it a long form content? Is it a short form content or a live stream? You can't compare the watch time hours you get from a short form content with the one you get from a long form content. You can't compare the both of them. They are different, right? So we have a 1 minute video on your channel, and then you have a 10-minute video on your channel. You have 100% watch the 1 minute video. It simply means that you've gotten 100 views, right? Because it's a 1 minute video. So you have gotten a 60 minutes, 60 minutes make one. Um, okay, whatever. Sorry. I'm getting a picture from people that want to buy something. All right, so you post a 1 minute video and you have 100 views on that 1 minute video. The watch hours that come from it is equivalent to the amount of people that watch. Now you post a 10-minute video and you have 100% watch a 10-minute video. Multiply it, right? You have longer watch time from that particular video. Now to burst the bubbles, the watch hours you even get from your short form content, it does not add up to your long form. Like it doesn't add up to your valid watch time hours that you use for monetization. So I've seen people, there was the particular group I'm in, and the guy was like, what is he going to do? He has been posting short on content, and currently on his dashboard, he has just about he has about 56 watch time hours and 1.5 million short views, right? And I was asking that what is he doing wrong? Why is his watch hours not increasing? I saw it now, just mind. I was like, okay, this one is even doing well, so because for him to get 1.5 million views, his channel is trying. But for him to be able to use that to monetize, it means that he needs to have 10 million views in 90 days, like in 3 months. That's his views should be consistent. It should be up to 10 million views in the last 90 days for him to be able to use short to monetize. Otherwise, he's just spending his time doing nothing. Right? He can keep posting shorts back to back, unless he's able to get 10 million views in 90 days. That channel is just going to stay stagnated like that. The watch hours is not going to increase. Now, if you go back and check his watch time hours, you see that he actually got watch time hours. Well, that's the truth. You actually get, but it does not add up to the valid. It doesn't add up to the valid watch hours. So why stressing yourself? Why not post long form content that when people watch, it's going to be converted to valid watch time hours for you, right? Hi everyone. Let me do a greeting again. Good evening. I don't know why I'm using to talk to myself. Ngozi Chukwu was doing an amazing job at keeping me company, but I think I need to cut out. So if you're just joining in, I'm Ali Virtue, and yes, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Grow with V, where I get to share about my experience, I get to share about my YouTube journey, how I'm growing, and then I get to help people, to also grow on their own channel, right? So if you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, double tap on your screen to leave a like on this live stream, and as well comment, right? That is the best way that we can get to interact and engage. Leave a comment, leave a comment. I would like to know that you are on the live stream. I would like to connect with you personally. I want to be able to recognize you, um, even offline, right? If I see you on my live stream now, you do a comment. If I see you even offline and you give me a social person, I will always remember, right? So please leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. So far, I'm going to put a comment for me. My mom, Ali Hassana, she has also been on the live stream and has also left a comment for me. So please, if you're here, kindly leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. Don't tap on your screen to leave a like. That is one way to push this live stream to more persons. Today we're talking about life after youth, after monetization. I've explained the fact that most times we come here and we just, after monetization, we want to get popular podcasts, we want to get um 1,000 subscribers, and they were not really asking ourselves valid questions like, if I get all of this in a short period of time, what is the pay going to look like? Because we actually want to get paid. That's the truth. We all want to get paid. That's creators. We want to get paid. That's the reason why we come on YouTube. We're hearing people say, they made millions from YouTube, they made thousands from YouTube, they made so amount of money from YouTube in how many days. We all want that experience. That is the reason why we are creating content. Aside the impact side, right? For me, I want to impact lives. I want to be able to help somebody. That is one of the reasons. But another reason is that I want to make money from YouTube. That's the truth. So if you're here and yes, you're a creator, you want to make money on YouTube, this particular live stream should be one that you should engage on. Ask me questions and I'm going to be responding to you. Let's just get to interact. I'm sharing from my own experience today. I'm sharing about my second channel, this is my guys, how the journey is doing, and I'm also sharing about how YouTube can avoid some of the mistakes I have made so that you can do YouTube better, right? So I said the content type, you cannot be posting short and be expecting the pay to be as good as the one from long form content. Now I'm talking about long form content that you can add, you can do ad placements on your long form content. For your short, you can't, right? So YouTube pays you for your short better, right? Based on how people get to view, the countries that get to view, the ages that get to view, they still pay for your short form content. But advertisers, where the money comes in more is when advertisers pay, right? You know when you're watching something on YouTube you're watching a long form content and then um you see adverts, right? Most times we are always quick to just skip the adverts, but that is one way that what's it called, creators get to um in, right? If you see a creator's video and you see adverts on it, please, if you see my own on views are free, don't skip. Go ahead and watch that particular ad, because that is one way that advertisers get to pay. That's how they get to pay creators. So go ahead and watch the video. At least watch it like once, then get to before you get to skip, right? That's one way we get to get paid. In fact, advertisers even pay way better than the AdSense itself, like way better than YouTube itself. So if you're creating short form content, you will not be able to place adverts on your videos. Now, if you're on a live stream like I am now, if I was on this channel, I have the chance of getting gifted, I have a chance of getting super chats, super thanks, I have a chance of getting coffee and all of that on the live stream. That's one way I can make money. But if you're not what's it called, if you're not monetized yet, then and you're seeking to get monetized, be thinking about it. When you get monetized, will you have enough audience? Like will you have genuine audience that will join your live stream and be able to even gift you, right? Those are things that you should be thinking about. So what kind of content do you put out here? I will always recommend do more of one stream, long form, right? Do more of long form and live stream than you do than shorts. Short is not bad, though. In fact, you should be using shorts if you want get views to your long form content. There's a way to go about it. I'll post a video in that regard, explaining how you're going to get views on your long form content through your shorts. I'll explain that, but I will always advise do more of long form content, live stream than short form content, right? Unless you have the strength to post more shorts in last 90 days. All right. The next thing you're going to be considering or you to consider for them to pay you is the audience. There are countries that are considered Taiwan countries. There are countries that are considered as world, is it world class? And we had it, but I don't know about Taiwan countries. Countries like the US, UK, Canada, um, there are plenty, right? This is long, but there are countries that are considered as world war Taiwan countries. So there are other countries that are considered as low income countries. Let me not follow up and say that I'm castigating them. That when they are the ones that watch a video, you can have a 20 million, have 20 million views on a particular short form content or even a long form content. And if the audience is from a particular country, that video will not, give you so much revenue, right? So you need to also pay attention to the kind of people you are creating content for. What audience are you creating your content for? If you check your analytics, you'll be able to tell the kind of the audience that watch. You'll be able to take the geography of your content. If it's Nigerians or Kenyans or Ghanaians, USA or UK, you'll be able to check that when you check your analytics, right? Just in case you don't know how to check your analytics, I made a video, and that video I explained in details how you can actually check and understand your YouTube analytics. That video is my channel. So if in case you are wondering, okay, how do I get to see the countries that watch my channel? How do I get to understand the people that pay that what age watch my channel? Then that video, go ahead and watch it on my channel. It talks about understanding YouTube analytics, right? So the next thing now, when you have talked about the country that watch, the next thing to consider about your audience is the age that get to watch. If the people that are watching your channel or your videos are between 18 to 21, I think the pay is also small, right? So the content they're putting out there, who are the people that are watching it? What age grade or what age bracket is watching the content, right? And the next thing YouTube considers to pay is the niche. There are some niches that are high paying niches, right? Niches like niches that have to do education, crime, um, documentaries, motivation. If you notice recently, a lot of persons have been going into Bible prayer niches because people actually spend a lot of time watching those kind of content. They spend a lot of time watching prayers. They pray every morning, so people join prayers in the morning, so people join prayer in the afternoon. But people come on YouTube currently to watch prayers. So yes, you can create content that are in high demand, right? There are content that are high demand. The niche that you are going into, there are some niches that are risky. For instance, niches that have to do with medicine or nursing. You cannot just come and put any and any content out there. You can be sued. You can YouTube can penalize you for putting out wrong information when it comes to do with health. So if you're going into a health niche, for instance, you have to be careful about the content you are putting out there. So do your research, right? Go ahead and do your research to understand what niche, right? What niche is paying well. Education niche, how to grow, how to style, how to and style, right? These niches are some very good niches that get high pay.